Dabba dee dabba die. Oh my god, someone died.
Yeah, it's blue all around here, and hey everyone, welcome back to Legend Hunters Play Danganronpa.
And let's get right into it. Last time we picked up a key that could supposedly open the hidden areas that we couldn't access before.
First off, the biolab.
Go through the door that Gordon Ramsay is most proud of. Because it's fucking raw!
Nope, doesn't work. I already know where it goes to.
Okay then.
Just wanted to show you, but there is one place it goes to. I believe it's on the 4th floor. Let's see.
And this is the final floor up, right?
The 5th floor is the final floor up, yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's the final floor.
The data lab.
Let's give it a shot.
This looks like a data key. It fits. And this is the key to the data.
I managed to unlock the data center. All that running paid her off. Blah, blah, blah.
I'll have to tell everyone else. Immediately headed back to the garden.
So you're back. How did it go?
Found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Could we leave someone with the body so that, nothing like what happened with, fucking bullshit happens? You're asking that question now?
Found another kaboom?
Don't worry, we have Makoto.
What?
In other words,
It's in your hands.
Again?
It means I trust you.
That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used.
Still a funny thought, though.
Reached out, put my hand on the door, cleared my mind, silent prayer, opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes.
Nothing happened. Oh, God.
The word this room was strange.
I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness.
It wasn't surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
Hey, that's...
Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed.
Look at all those monitors on the wall.
Oh, that's Makoto. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. Dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered.
So here's where whoever it was watching us.
what?
This is...
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera.
all the cameras... Oh, sorry.
All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So
the sole purpose of this room is to watch us.
to watch us.
And then this room is... Oh, sorry.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt.
Mastermind's room. And I see a door with Monokuma on it.
The Mastermind was here, watching us.
Then I think this settles it.
Huh?
The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind.
Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead?
It would seem so.
For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself.
Mastermind is dead? That really be true? Does that mean it's all over?
Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death, so who was it?
But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole! We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on! No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
Huh? But what about the exit?
If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
Murdered?
So you think so too, huh? Naturally.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was your line. Sorry? The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
Why was it going to be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling
Now you understand, you useless insect. You're banned from talking to Master ever again.
Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind.
Alright.
Door.
Door's kind of creepy. It's got a big picture of Monokuma on it. Could be inside.
Rattle, 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 rattle.
No luck. The door's locked, huh? Well, what if you use the key to open this room? Let's give it a try just in case.
Rattle, rattle.
Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole.
Aww.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's going to happen to us.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. Worrying about it isn't going to do me any good. Ian's right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Alright, so... what's this?
There's nothing showing up on this one.
Huh, hey look, next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! If it's like the one my grandma uses, it's totally one of those high-def antennas.
Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV?
Did someone say TV?
Well, well, Saturday morning Hina's here.
Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
You're all starved for info, but on the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. Why do I sound like Mike Guy?
I mean, I get the reference, but what is he talking about? Alright, let's see, right here.
There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They
High
look,
performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop alter ego was installed one.
they're all on, but they seem to be locked.
So, we can't do anything. Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
What century are you from?
Mastermind has been using these monitors... using these to monitor the network, an alter ego.
You may well be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now.
You're right. Alright.
Do-do-do.
Let's see.
There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here.
I feel like Ozymandias at the end of, Watchmen.
The Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us.
Alright. As long as I have this...
Oh.
You know?
Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh!
What's wrong? Good news for you all. Saturday morning kitties, get out there. Think I got the TV working.
Really?
Now all you gotta do is switch it on.
This is going to be a tragedy.
And do it. Freaking idiot Mastermind. All you guys need to cut free of your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
What? Is the feed coming from the surveillance?
No, that's Aoi.
Oh, never mind.
This is the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird. Super weird.
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. How is it showing the camera feed?
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh, good idea. Let's give it a try. Here I went through the channels one by one. But every channel, it was just us.
It's a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
No!
Not sure, but... Huh?
Huh?
What?
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 Been a while, you frickin' bastards!
Monokuma!
Oh, you're supposed to be dead! Me dead? Don't be frickin' stupid!
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that's right. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who pretended to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past until
So full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out.
No. You're supposed to get out of here.
get out of here. Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are.
Are you serious? This place is the worst.
If it's the worst, then does that mean you're in despair?
No, I'm in denial. I'm going for a swim.
Well, I'm all poop from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
You're the point that you're full of shit?
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is a central part of your school life here.
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
The heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it showing us the surveillance feed?
Just look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
But what does that mean?
Displaying the signal? It's just us standing here.
Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
I knew it.
What?
This killing game is being
He
broadcast.
repeated himself.
Ah,
Doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. Broadcasted live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
it can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
The camera feed's being broadcast? No way, that's impossible!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossed in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
You're lying! If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy!
Yeah.
They would have tried to come and rescue us.
What if they already did?
Huh?
And then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yup, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something you'll all need to do first, remember? What? Yeah, duh. There's the little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Yep! Class trial, do you mean?
that's a lot of poo-poos.
Shut up, Bear.
Excitement! I can't wait! I can't wait!
Legend, how you feeling?
I think I miss my throat voice.
Yeah, well, Monokuma kills my throat too.
All we were left with was despair.
We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. I took everything I had just to keep myself.
Just to keep myself standing upright!
I
Why?
don't understand any of this. What's the spirit entertainment in? How is he still alive? But for that
Aw, Hina.
Poor
Stop talking.
everyone. Class trial is the class trial.
What it means is at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko.
What?
What the heck?
I thought Mukuro Ikisama was the one who died.
The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility.
Body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. Even though we maxed out her social link pretty much.
Have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself.
Myself?
Anyway, we'd better begin.
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life.
Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No.
Huh?
Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all.
Yeah, time to investigate. Start by checking out the Monokuma file.
Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Fuckers. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body.
They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe.
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least days old.
So even the Monokuma doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. Unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find what happened, or we're all dead. We have to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden.
Before we do, something I'd like to ask you to check.
Yeah?
Could you check Kyoko's file?
Sure thing.
I just want to confirm and see if the information that you've told me is in there.
Okay, options. Let's see. Report card.
Okay, come on, Kyoko. Really? We give the chest thing? Okay, so 1 out of 5. Most people worry about what they might lose in life, but she seems more concerned with what she's already lost. Okay.
When she talks about her past, there are more questions than answers. The more she says about herself, the more questions it raises. Feeling just like anyone else, I've simply learned not to show them that...
Okay. And the gloves I wear serve as a daily reminder never to make the same mistake again. It doesn't actually make any mention of what you told me.
Yeah. Anyway, back.
Okay. But I think that might be a first clue as to what we should be looking at.
Alright. I'm not going to bother... we're not going to bother talking about the characters much. Anyway.
The hands.
Huh?
That is weird.
These are fake nails. They're really long.
You can't wear fake nails under gloves.
You know, seems like they get in the way of normal activity. Alright. There's also something on the back of her right hand.
A tattoo.
Got burned, so I can't make it the whole thing, but it's like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before.
Okay. Tattoo in the right hand.
Okay, upper half of the body gets set in fire, so it's sort of black, and the top half of his body is wet because of the water splashed on it. Alright. I'm just going to blast through this for the most part. Exploded body analysis, so the top part is wet, the bottom half is dry. Okay. Okay, it's just explaining the same thing.
Yeah, you clicked on the same thing. Okay, so is there nothing weird about the bottom half? Or, no, there's that gash.
Totally burned up. One little piece left, and over here. Where I had the body didn't get wet off. Oh, the body blew up, top half.
bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right?
Alright, we're done with the dead body.
Okay, now we look at the murder weapon.
Knife laying on the ground, is this? Yep, must be the knife that was stuck in the body. Or the explosion must have thrown it over here.
Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back.
That's a pretty big Bowie knife.
Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury?
Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yep. The knife the person was holding. It's getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences.
Right after we saw this
Person.
we saw Kyoko.
It's like they deliberately did it or something.
Not to mention something else weird. If you look at the body, that body's not actually wearing the jacket.
It's just more like it's draped over on top.
And then stuck through with the knife,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
is weird. But why the mask?
Just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way.
Crime at the knife scene.
Knife at the crime scene.
I know, I just realized that I was saying silly
Yeah.
things.
Fragments of something. Look, all burned, but I can't really sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where?
Wait, was it there? I'll have to check that later.
Fragments near the dead body have been added. Alright.
We're doing the Kyoko thing.
Alright, Byakuya, what do you have to say?
Good time, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you.
What did you want to talk about?
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Alibi?
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night.
Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it?
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime.
How can you know that for sure?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here.
Smoking that weed.
And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night.
What?
Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis,
Or me and Kyoko.
and if the victim really is Kyoko.
Then I'm the only one without an alibi.
Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So where, precisely, were you?
I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so...
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here.
It's the first trial all over again.
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it?
Byakuya's account. Okay. Going to just... Let's see. Toko, you have anything to say? Okay.
I'm not faint anymore, okay?
Hina. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
If I remember right,
It was wearing some kind of mask with a big white coat. And also there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said do not touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too.
body before the explosion.
Alright.
And that does also say something. This is not the place where the murder actually happened.
I count 4 chickens.
We're missing a chicken?
Huh? What's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
What's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short.
Huh? Ah!
Not the chickens! Damn you, Colonel Sanders!
It was down before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we going to do? From 5 to 4 is going to have an impact on the structure of the world.
I'm done.
I am going to ignore Hero and focus on the problem.
Chicken coop chickens added.
What about the alarm?
Let's see. Crowley controls the sprinklers set to 7:30 in the morning, and Monica said the time positively couldn't be changed. Sprinklers turned at 7:30 in the morning, right? When the body was here, the sprinklers would have gotten it wet.
Which would mean the murder must have taken place somewhere else.
At 7:30.
So we have two pieces of evidence that point us away from this location.
Well, I'm gonna cough right now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found,
Okay.
blah blah blah, 7 o'clock. Once we met with Tina, it was around 7:30.
I headed to the gym where everyone else was. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and then...
That was at around 9. Right around 9 o'clock. Alright, so we're just establishing where the body, when the body was found.
That's actually a very interesting point that you're bringing up, which is surprising.
Take a look at the tool shed.
Something weird.
This is the tarp. What's the tarp doing here for? Let's take a look at it. Top is wet and covered in mud and grime.
Okay.
But the underside
is totally clean, but dry. Even this thing was used.
is all wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me.
Okay.
Maybe used to play with the time of death. I'm going to be helping Legend a bit with this one because
Oh no, I'm just interested in seeing where all the different questions go.
checked everything in this area, but I'm not done yet. There's other areas I need to check. Fragment that would be in the gym. Find more about Kyoko. That corpse really Kyoko, then if it's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Can't find out more, then maybe I can... Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room
Is with Yakuya.
Yep.
Just give.
Yeah, we saw that. Alright, Biak.
Hey, Yakuya?
If you don't
If
come
you
up
can
with...
come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial.
Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it.
I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story.
Then, will you go with me?
Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not.
Come back later, huh? Okay, in the meantime, I should go somewhere else. Going to the map.
Fill the map.
Gym entryway. And head to the gym. Alright. Monica was laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
It's not something. What is it? It's what? Oh, the bomb.
The bomb got taken.
And that bomb went missing.
Yep. No one can think of that. Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Alright. Into the gardens.
Fast drop is nice.
Oh, it's lovely. Alright, Byak. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
You wanted to go check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go.
Ah, wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried with him to the dorms.
I like how we've suddenly become very, very quick to get him to work with us.
Oh, right. Kyoko's is the first room. Yeah, look
We
it.
had... Really? Kyoko was our neighbor the entire...
Along with Sayaka. Like it, thanks. Let's go in. Anything different about her room? This is Kyoko's room?
That's a suspicious book. Suspicious thing is suspicious.
It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve?
I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse.
It doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if
possible.
it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks.
Really what?
Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to.
The dojo. Woodblock key. Anything else? Bed.
See anything interesting here? At least what?
Let me double check.
At least not as far as the case is concerned. What?
Okay.
This bathroom, she might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside.
Yeah. Alright, Byakuya, anything else?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for?
Nothing in particular, just thought we might find some kind of clues here.
Come on.
Alright?
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take my time out of my search to come here.
Sorry.
Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here.
More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
It's true.
Sure, I have it somewhere. Found it.
What's in the envelope?
Kyoko gave it to me. He said if anything ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it.
Okay. Open the envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper.
Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets.
Let's have a look. Hidden under the bed sheets?
What's this? Found a crumbled piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she stuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. Good, okay. Blah blah blah. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said the death without meaning was unappealing and this was what she left behind.
I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet.
Okay.
Mukuro Ikusaba, sex female,
Ultimate soldier?
Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took all over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information as she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years.
What?
She insisted that she had been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition.
However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. So,
she's not the ultimate despair.
She's the ultimate soldier, meaning that Kyoko lied to us. Fuck.
That doesn't feel right. The world I grew up in is like a completely different... This is like a non-fiction or sci-fi.
One's non-fiction, the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two.
That's how different this is. It's just weird.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
Huh? You recognize it?
Oh yeah, it's mythology, and it's apparently a mercenary corps, a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering.
It's all a part of a world totally removed from the one I live in.
I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Well, I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player's becoming our hero.
Ah, it's you!
What have you got there, you pretty little hand? Oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. It's not going to hold against you. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke into the rules and busted into her headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. Proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order.
Even though you're trying to inspire us to commit chaos.
Which is why even I, the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Remember that for later.
Oh, you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well.
Of course.
Absolutely. You can't can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one writing the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you first got together in the main hall, back then there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. Total number 6 were taking place were 16.
16? Then...
Yes, we got that.
There really were 16 people.
16 students. She's part of our school life. The one making the regulations is...
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since you've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I didn't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
yes, indeed.
Make sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kitty Gary, so I'm going to share a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears to cover up a whole bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
That's where the little tidbit comes from.
Alright, that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been added.
Wait, scars? Wait, on the back of her hand.
A tattoo. Wait, but no.
Ah.
Which means...
The fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Huh?
Forget about her. What matters now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were
He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? Why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact he
said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case.
Sorry.
That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Mukuro is related to the case?
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko?
Anyone should be able to come up to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit.
What makes you say that?
We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
Mukuro giving us information
would raise questions about her, would be bold to say the least.
Excuse me?
Makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit.
Nope.
So that's the trap.
They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's
That
what makes sense to me.
me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
Oops.
Hello.
Sorry. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Well, are you coming?
Alright.
Okay then.
Alright. There are wooden lockers here. Use the woodblock key like that in a super traditional public bathhouse. Alright?
I see.
Makoto, did you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right?
Should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
Well, just try it.
Okay. Alright.
Inserted it, and locker eagerly accepts the key and it opens.
Eagerly accepted.
There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total.
They're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Strong sticks.
And there's something else in the locker. Something covered in blood!
It's a wadded ball of tough tape, whatever it was used for. Is that a blood stain?
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
Duct tape was made through the case somehow, but could it possibly be involved? Alright,
Bloody duct tape.
alright. Is something wrong?
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or, perhaps...
Yakuya?
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
What next location?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that?
Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something?
Where we found research on Genocide Jack.
Ah, but you use that to fuck with us.
Alright, the archive. Let's hurry.
Come on! Last time we were here, you got us to try and fall for a damn red herring. Which didn't turn out to be completely red herring.
Yeah. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere. Alright.
Ah, here we go.
He quickly returned with a file in hand. Alright, Biak, what do you have to say?
Take a look at this.
I have no idea what language this is.
How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
Parlez-vous français?
Nine. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
Well, whatever. I'll read it to you, but I expect you to repay your debts 100 times over.
Yeah. Fenrir is an elite... Oh,
Yeah.
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it?
It's all sounds some kind of alternate reality.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use.
So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
Now that you mention it, the report says something about the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right. It said that Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
What? Got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean...
Yep. Yep.
Ah.
And with
Time is
that...
utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It
That's new.
damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Shut up, Bear.
Please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
The time has come.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
It would seem that way. Let's go.
And
And
with
with
that,
that,
We will start the Chapter 5 trial.
in the next episode.
Later, guys.